Okay, next turn. So I'm going to need a farm, factory, crust thin on that new colony coming up. I'm not sure I've got any new colony ships being made, which is, yeah, I need to keep on colonizing. I can't hold off on that. The Sacra have moved somewhere. Now, it could have moved to there maybe to bomb it, or it could be moving back out. Who knows? And I would like to know. So that's, yeah, I'm going to have to find out about that somehow. This frigate, let's attack that pirate. Let's try out seeing if the shields are enough against these. It says favourable. Let's auto-resolve it. Right, brilliant. So, shields are enough. Good. Right, let's do the automated movement this turn, and I'm going to take a second out to update that. Okay, I think there was only a couple of things to update, so that's how things are looking there. Right, there's a couple of bits of movement that finished this turn. Let's get it up. Oh, actually, that came in the system, so I can do that asteroid there with that next turn. This one then doesn't have an awful lot to do. I think I'll bring it to there, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it after that. Right, that engine's in next turn. Let's bring this cruiser and frigate fleet back round. I'll leave that frigate there actually. So let's bring that back there. It's going to take a couple of turns, sadly. Okay, that can. You know what? That one. Let's go and bomb that. I don't think I'd be able to use it if I were to take it anyway. Right. And that is it for the turn. Next turn. Okay, can't see any green arrows, which I'm looking for. Mission success. Right, that was successfully infiltrated. Good. It's a threatening fleet there. The amoeba again. We stole information. Right. Gigas grew. Okay. Right, that's fine, I think. Right, so we finally got
our prospectors have sifted away
the engine tech. That's really crucial. Some of these warplanes, which are taking 2 turns, will only take 1 once I've upgraded that. Actually, I need to upgrade my factories as well, so that reminds me. Yeah, I definitely got to come back in here and upgrade stuff. Now, money's looking good. I think I might be upgrading my destroyer fleet and moving it for first time in a while. I think I'm going to pick up transports next. I got a feeling I might be needing them coming up. And then I might come to pick up that Pulsar missile. It's probably a pretty big upgrade over the Mercolite missile, which is what I think I'm using at the moment. And of course I need that industry. Robo miners probably, but arguably we don't need as much industry as some races because we have so much money instead. Still need it though. Right, this guy's waiting orders. I have 1, 2, 3 on steel. That guy's a level 2. Some of these are actually medium. You know what? I want to destabilize their empire, lower disposition from other races. The other options, prevent them from getting research for 10 turns. That would be very good, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for. So this is 15 turns. Okay. Right. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind someone else declaring war on them. Looks like the Orion have quite a few colonies over here, which is hard for me to see actually, a difference between the non-colonized ones. But yeah, that's interesting, certainly. Right, that hasn't gone up. Good, they're on top, but I think that's minor race. That's down to a certain amount. I think my minor race might be being included in that as well. Techs, we're actually starting to catch up. It was 10 techs behind at one stage. Remember though, we are stealing techs as well, so we're kind of, it's not quite right. I have some stolen techs I haven't actually researched. Right, that frigate can come back here. That can come back there. Oh, well, in a bit. That scout, let's upgrade that. Let's not upgrade that, it costs too much. This... You know what I gotta do? I need to upgrade my ships for that new engine type now. So let's come into blueprints. Let's do the destroyer. I still want to keep them on sniper roll. I don't think it does anything. I think it's only if you automate combat, but I'll keep it on. Right, so we've got titanium armor. Let's upgrade to new engines. One more cargo space, which, yeah, it's not much, is it, to be honest, but could have potentially caused issues. Electronic computer I'm not going to use since I'm using missiles, although it might work with the mass drivers. I'm not going to have many of them, so there's not much point in having extra costs. The battle pods are already on for the extra space. I'm going to stick on heavy armor. This doesn't actually use up space, so it's just cost. And the best missiles I have are still Mercolite, and I'm still not using that. I don't actually know if in a recent bug fixing patch if this was fixed or not. I don't remember reading it, so I'm not going to use Merv missiles. Next, I'll have to have a check next time I record. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it hasn't been fixed, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Right, so what do I want to do? Let's knock off one of those. So we've got engines, heavy armor, that's new, Mercolite missiles. Let's take that off as well. Probably can have more las cannons, which aren't as good as the mass drivers, but if you have more of them, it'll probably work out better than one. Not sure what the defense rating was before. Right, so that is the option I'm going to have. 117 these are going to cost. Save. Right, that's... Has that changed as well? Yeah, it's sniper. Okay, good. Yeah, so that now means I should be able to upgrade my destroyer fleets. Where is it? Over here. In a bit. I'm gonna have to wait a turn. I'll do that then. Next turn, move them over and see what we can find there. I would like to get biotransport maybe, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy my transports. Let's move that onto there, but I won't upgrade it because it's going to cost money this time. I might need it next turn. That scout can stay there as well, and that civil transport can also come down there. Oh, there's pirates over there. Let's go and pay them a visit. Probably forgot about that. Okay, center. I'm prepared to attack the Sacra to prevent them from taking that world. We'll have to see if I need to or not. We acquired Alien Management Center from the Sacra. So that was good. That's...
Always keep an eye on...
Don't know, is that. So... I can pick up Alien Psychology in a bit. This tech's actually a bit weird. It mentions... It permanently boosts the effectiveness of all of your dealings with every other race, but it doesn't really give you any details how it does that. So this could be really good, it could be crap, who knows. But I will be picking up at some point since I've picked that up. Right. Okay. Time to update my fleet of destroyers here. You know what I might do though? I may actually have a look around the AI, see if there's any trade deals I can do. See if I could pick up something that I could use on those destroyers. I might redesign them if I can. So this guy's awaiting orders. I've got 1, 2 steels here. Let's check out the Sacra, see how many steels I can actually do on them.
Welcome, friend.
It's pointless in having a ton of steals if they only have 2 techs I can steal. So I'm not going to do another one.
Bye-bye now.
Okay, and I need to figure out what I want to do then. So this guy's a level 2. You know what I might do? Let's hack him. Let's keep down his research. So it's going to be for 10 turns. It takes 12 turns to do. That guy's counter-espionage, keeping this up a bit. We've captured spies, but I haven't had anyone be successful against us, which is lucky. There's some which I definitely wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of. Well, out of money or science, I'm going to go for science. That's definitely what we need most. Right, so I'm going to take a second then, have a look, see if there's any text I want off the AIs. It turns out there is actually a decent trade deal I can do. I can exchange a fusion bomb for neutronium armor and even a tiny bit of credits as well. So this is going to be a great deal. Frankly, one bomb is the same as any other, to be honest. This is slightly better than the initial nuclear bomb. Neutronium armor, though, will definitely come in handy. This is it's available on that missile tech I was thinking of getting as well, so I would have missed out on this. So it's great that I can pick it up here. Right, let's propose that then.
Gratefully accepted.
And he's accepted. Brilliant.
Fare thee well, alien.
Spent a minute trying to figure out the deal exactly. Right. There are maybe some other things I could do. Actually, the Trilaria, and if we come in here.
Hello again. I listen. That
They'd be willing to do that, which I would definitely want to do. Wow, look how expensive it is, though. And I can't afford that now and upgrade my fleet, so I'm going to have to hope he'll still want to do that later on. For the time being, though, let's actually come into the blueprints and redo this. So I am going to want... What did I just pick up? Oh, new armor type, wasn't it? So we now have got neutronium armor, slightly more expensive, but much better. And yeah, that's it, isn't it? So let's save. So how good are these? Very, very good on defense. Attack isn't brilliant, but yeah, when I get those new missiles in a bit, I can upgrade them again. Okay.
always keep an eye on.
Right, we get transports in next turn, so I might want to save some money to buy some of those. Let's come here there with my destroyer fleet. Let's upgrade you. Costs went up a bit, but I do actually just have enough to upgrade them. Okay, so 5 very nice destroyers. I wonder what my army score's looking like. You probably won't have updated now though. Should I upgrade that as well? 500 next turn. I don't think I need to. Just keep it there. Can I move that this turn? I think I should be able to. With a new engine tech I can get there in a turn as well. So let's do that. Okay, what do we have here? Damaged Sacra Fleet, Mercian Frigate, Clacon Scout Ship. They don't... Oh, actually, they do have some defenses there. 33,153. That's suggesting... Is that a starbase or is that something else? There should be a starbase symbol above it if it is a starbase. So I'm just going to keep that in the system and try and get some cruisers over here. There isn't a massive rush to really attack it if the Sacra can't take it. So yeah, I might wait for another bit more cruiser support. I might want to attack those. I'm going to have to see in a second. It's risky attacking them though, but lowering their army strength would be a good idea if I can take an opportunity to do it. So that can stay there and wait to be upgraded. That's waiting. That's waiting. That's coming back. Right, so do actually, well, that's a really good planet though, isn't it? I don't know the population, there's no way to find out easily. Right, let's end the turn anyway. so they just took out the frigates. Hopefully they lost a ship in doing that, but I doubt it. Echo is captured. Right, trade treaty with the Trilarian just ran out. So what do they have here? That may be too tempting not to attack, frankly, even if it does lower relations. Let's check something out here then. So that's gone up recently after having upgraded. Wow, my upgrade, look how much it went up there. So my military strength is now above the Sakras. I'm actually tempted to go after them after taking down the Mercians, if we're stronger. I can probably increase my fleet strength pretty considerably in a very short space of time. Save up for a couple of cruisers. I got some really good destroyers and get that missile tech pretty soon. I think maybe I should go after them, the Sakra, because they could be a bit of a threat if I don't. And they got a lot of planets. If I could really wreck them, I could take a lot of planets. It would also give me all of this area to myself effectively, which is a lot to take and colonize, which would be great for me. And I have non-aggression with the Terrans, so we're arguably safe in that direction. So it's just the Illyrians then, which could cause an issue. But I could vote for them on the next vote, get our relations up. Steel failed, so that's why it was captured. Let's do that. Who was it? Trilarian, wasn't it? I'd still like to get a research treaty with these guys, but yeah.
Hello again, Earth.
Money
I
issues.
listen. This should tide us over. Gushingly.
It's probably a bit
Until we
unfair
meet
to say
again.
money issues when I'm the Nolan and I'm earning that much. But yeah, I could do with more still. Population on Null grew, so we're up to 9. The next one is a striker comes in. Let's do the movement for the turn. Okay, I think I can colonize this turn. Transport was picked up. Let's pick
Our
up
prospectors have sifted away the
something else. I'm tempted to pick that up now, but who knows what it does, so there's not much point arguably. Let's go and pick up... Should we go after these missiles? I mean, if I'm going to go after the Sakra, which it looks like it might happen relatively soon after the Mercian are dealt with. Yeah, that would be a huge help. That reinforced hull would be a huge help as well. So I'm going to beeline down there, then come back for the industry.
A hint?
Troop transports, I actually probably need to buy some of those. Probably need to move on that world, see what's there eventually, which I'm not quite ready to do. Right, deep sea cooling on Mulban finished, so starting on research here would be a nice idea. Well, I haven't got that in yet though. Let's get in the cloning center. Okay. Let's try and get that up quickly as well. Right. Fleet movements. Sure there's something I'm forgetting. Right, let's get colonizing anyway. So there's one world here. Let's go and colonize that this turn. It is utter garbage, but we will get a credit boost from that. Okay, so right, yeah, well, it's actually low, which is good. Toxic I need on here. I need to I might buy that. Well, I haven't got the money to buy it really, and I'm saving up for other things. The toxic processors here, which I'm going to need, that will turn it to barren, I believe, once I get that in. But yeah, it's not an awful lot I can do here. I have a civil transport which I can't use until I buy the hydroponic farm over here. Which I actually need to get in as well then. Or another similar building. Let's do the rest of the fleet movements. That frigate, let's come down here. Try and get a population.
Your crew descends to
Thuban
investigate.
Prime, nice. So that is up to 9. Okay, let's stick that there. Looking rather nice. Okay. What's left? Right, I got scouts, which I don't want to upgrade because I haven't got the money. That's coming back here. I'll probably need the money to upgrade that cruiser with better engines. That scouts, let's bring down here to upgrade. Arguably don't even need these scouts now. What's left? There's my fleet here. That frigate can stay there. And probably should even put that on sleep. And I've got my destroyer fleet. And that space factory can wait also. So, question is, do I go after the Sakra? And I think the answer is yes, I should do. Because I really think I might be going after them. It will, even if I don't decide to, it shouldn't completely wreck our relations. Hopefully, arguably. Because the, well, 12 colonies they have. That's pretty strong potential, isn't it? So, this is risky, but I'm going to go for it. Let's... Oh, what? Have I done my espionage recently? No, I haven't. Right, first thing I should probably do then is actually buy this guy. Because I'm not going to be able to if our relations are too badly damaged.
Welcome, friend.
Let's figure out how much this is going to cost.
I listen.
Okay, he'd be willing to exchange the prisoner for 88 credits, and I'm more than happy enough to pay it.
Far into history back,
Okay.
we've been.
I think each spy's cost me around 40 to 50 credits currently. Initial outlay. Right, so he's back. Which one was he? Echo? Right, he's travelling, so we get him back next turn. What's my counter espionage? 77%, I should say. Right, let's actually attack this fleet then. So, let's move in. And hopefully there's not a ton of ships coming. There's a ship coming down there. Got civil transport there. Is there no outpost there? Well, that's interesting. May even want to pay a visit down there. The Mercians did have a fleet. I assume they've been wrecked. Yeah, I'll have to have a look on the army screen in a second. But let's attack these guys. Now, you don't have to. It's only you only have to declare war when you're in battle, basically. Do they not have shields? Tech. Well, that's an advantage for us, certainly. Right, let's take command, even though our chances are excellent. This is the biggest fight we've had, I think. I'm not sure I mentioned it as well. The reason why I didn't stick Dauntless missile guidance system on the destroyers because I didn't think they had enough missiles to make it worthwhile. Certainly not on such a small ship. On bigger ships like cruisers, I certainly intend to. Right, there's an asteroid in the way there, which is an issue. I wonder if they will retreat or not. I don't know, to be honest. Right, on sniper detail, are they automatically set into long range? They are. That's good, actually. So maybe it does more than I thought it might do. Okay, it just took a minute out to figure out certain things. So I've had a look to see what weapons they have. It's neutron blasters and Mercalite missiles their ships mainly have. So similar tech to mine. The formation I'd like my ships to line up in is probably that one, the square formation, but I need 4 ships in it. That's extra beam defense and PD attack. So it's basically point defense, defense, rather than attack, I guess. Beam accuracy, I don't have beams, that's useless for me. The weapon cooldown would be good for the missiles still though. And ship speed. Problem is, formation has been set into a group of 3 and a group of 2, and it's really hard and finicky to actually group up well in this game. So I'm going to try that. Then let's, right, it's taking off the sniper role for some reason. And let's stick on that square formation, see if it does it. Right, looks like it's working, good. And that one's on its own, so it doesn't have, can't do much. Let's bring, we have escape pods now, so I don't have to keep my leader all that carefully guarded at all, do I? But I think I will guard him nonetheless, because it would take time for his ship to get back. They're not retreating, which they probably should be doing. Okay. Let's come back down here. Oh, right. Looks like I've engaged, whether or not I wanted to. So, have we missed the asteroid? Yeah, most of our shots can hit the asteroid, I think. Should have went, but I couldn't get out of the way in time. Okay, have they destroyed it down already? Looks like it. Right, my shields are intact. They didn't have mass drivers to bypass shields or anything. That was incredibly easy. Right, so that one may have picked up a bit of damage. Right, let's check the relations to see how badly affected these were. Pretty badly affected. Took a jump from around there to there, I think, but that's not at the point where it's unrecoverable if I wanted to recover it. So let's take a look at the army score. I want to know what the Mercian and, well, I don't think the Sanker would have been updated. Right, the Mercian's fleet is probably nearly destroyed wherever it was. Yeah, so I probably need to start buying destroyers, I think, and maybe decide to attack that. But it does seem to be some sort of defenses on there. There's no point in me taking out the defenses arguably until I'm able to take it though. Right, let's end the turn. Okay. I have to keep an eye on the Sacra though, definitely. It's going to be a while before I can go after them. Right, trade treaty ran out with them this turn, which is sadly it wasn't last turn. That's actually gone up already.